Hello, everyone. And today I'm going to be talking about ghosting related to dating and especially dating with intent. It's important to know that ghosting is here to stay and it will continue. No doubt it's rude, but then yet people still ghost. Maybe you've done it too, but not intentionally. I'd like to walk through three, real life situations on usually when does ghosting occur. So the first one is, when you've just connected and they ask to see more photographs of yours, and then when shared, nothing happens, and it doesn't feel nice. But then here is the truth. While you should feel amazing and also realize that maybe they ghosted because you were not what they were looking for, and that's okay. It's definitely not a reflection of your worth, and hey, it's simply not a match. But to avoid this feeling, what we at Andy Meta recommend that when you do connect over text or chat, okay, and when photographs are asked, instead of sharing your photographs, we highly recommend that jump into a video call. So this way, you're not even, giving your photographs to others or collecting anybody's, right? The second scenario is that where you say that you've texted, for a few days, everything went great, and then, there was radio silence and ghosting happened. This is where we recommend and we ask you not to text endlessly. If you do wish to text, do it for 5 to 7 minutes maximum and then switch to a voice call. Keep in mind, you are two strangers trying to see if something clicks, and texts rarely carry real emotion. And long texting is usually a trap. It feels like a connection, but it's mostly projection. So if you think about it, if you text and get ghosted without spending hours together, you won't feel that bad. So think about this. Lastly, the third scenario which I want to talk about is where now you have met in person and everything feels good, and then they disappear. Yes, this happens. And whilst you thought it went well, and maybe it did, but they don't feel the same as you do. And it's something that they don't wish to pursue further. I understand that you may be someone who is vocal and can share and say, hey, thanks. I didn't feel the spark and I wouldn't like to take this connection further. But not everyone can or wants to communicate this. So, as for ghosting, it's rude, it's real, but the sooner we stop taking it personally, the lighter and the easier your dating journey will feel. I'd love to hear your views in the comment section.